Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. Today is daily December day number 12, and this is actually a video idea from one of you guys. This is the top 10 newcomers that I think should join MCC. Two of them are on the thumbnail. They are not number 10 and number 9. This list is my personal opinion, kind of the first 10 people I could think of when I was looking into who to get. And I also have some honorable mentions, which is what we start off with. First one, Delta. My friend Delta. I think Delta would be really good to have in MCC. I just don't think he would be on Scott's radar. I think he fits in well. He knows a lot of people. He would be awesome. Very fun person. Also not like a sweat or anything. Delta would be like lower middle range. I would be perfect basically for MCC. I just don't know if Scott's got him in mind. I assume no, but you never know. Number 2, Fulham. Fulham is great. I love Fulham. He's great.
Macaroni?
Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Fulham's great. I think kind of a similar situation to Delta. I don't think he would be on Scott's radar for an addition to MCC. Also, he is a speedrunner. Typically, speedrunners are seen as insane players, like very, very high skill. Fulham is good at the game. I don't think he would be as good in MCC as someone like Fruitberries or Illumina, but I do think he would. I don't know if he would get added. I would love to see him in because, I mean, he's one of my good friends. I think he would be great. Next up, Etho. This one, I don't know Etho, so this is not like a friend pick. I just don't think Etho would want to play. I don't even, does he stream? I don't think he does. But I know the community would love to see Etho. This has probably been the number one requested person to join MCC for ages now. Like, I look on the Reddit every now and then. It's all like, who do you want to see join? Etho number 1. Etho number 1 everywhere. I think it would be great. I've only watched a little bit of Etho when I was a bit younger. I haven't really looked at his content much recently, but he is like a legend in the Minecraft scene. He would be amazing. But yeah, I don't think it's likely because he doesn't stream, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if he would be interested. But now we get to our actual top 10, starting off with me. I put myself at number 10 because I want to be humble. And even though I would love to join MCC, I'd rather give other people the chance to play first. And I don't want to be selfish and take the spot for myself immediately. So number 10, me. That's number 10. Number 9, Boostfer. Now, I know Boostfer was in Rising, and you might say, that's not a newcomer, he's played MCC before. I mean, you could be right. But I think it counts, probably. It's been so long, he's only played once a while ago. Technically, if I've tested in the past, does that mean I'm not allowed to play? We've basically not played MCC for the same amount of time. But yeah, Boostfer, I've only met him recently, and he was actually really funny. Really fun to talk to. He has the same issue that like I have, that a lot of people on this list probably have, of being good, and I think good players will have a tough time of getting into MCC, which I think is a good thing, because otherwise MCC gets way too high skilled, and I think that would ruin things. Boostfer would be great. He's already proven himself to be a good player in the past. He would probably keep doing the same thing. I think he would bring in some fresh air into the mix. Next up, Radoons. Also, this is a little bit of a friend pick, but I put him on the actual list because I think he does have an actual chance of getting in. This is my number 1 pick for representing the Lifesteal SMP in MCC. The one thing that is holding Redback, there's 2 things that would hold him back a little bit. First of all, he is very good. Second of all, he might not know that many people in the event, especially compared to well, this might sound selfish, but to me, I know quite a few people in the event, and I'm not in it. Shane knows, Fire Breathman knows almost everyone in the event, and he's not a mainstay yet. So I think that's the one thing that could hold him back. But I would love to see him. He's very funny, very fun person to hang around. I think Red's awesome. I would love to see him in. But I'm not Scott. I don't get to make the decisions. So we'll see. Number 7, QuarterJade. Now this one might be a bit of an out-of-the-box pick, and that is because it is. The reason why I put QuarterJade on this list, or Jody, is because John, or Masayoshi, played in Underdogs, and I think it would be really cool to see the both of them on a team together in MCC. Together with Fruitberries or Illumina, because I'm pretty sure they teamed with each other in Minecraft Ultimate. So yeah, that would be really cool. That is why I put her on the list. I also think she's a good content creator, and would be very cool to have for a variety of reasons. So yeah, that's my number 7 pick. Number 6, Crumb. This might also be an out-of-the-box pick. I'm not sure. I don't know if Crumb would at all be interested in playing in MCC. I feel like it might be a bit too competitive for them. But Crumb would be really cool to see in the event. I imagine a team with like Rambo, Captain Sparkles, maybe Kara, whatever works, whatever is balanced, would be really awesome. Yeah, I think the community would love to see it as well. I think this would be a really cool out-of-the-box pick. Scott, take notes. Put Crumb in if they're interested. So yeah, that would be awesome. Now we're getting into the top 5, and these are I think the more likely picks. Also, okay. Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. These are just the picks I think would make a lot of sense. Number 5, Curryway. Curry's great. We've only spoken for the first time very recently, but I've known Curry for a while. He's very good at the game. Very awesome. Very easy to get along with on teams and just in general. I think also very high community pick. One thing that might hold Curry way back, actually 2 things again. He is very good. Also, I don't know if he is interested. I know he applied for MCC Rising, but I don't know if he really does care that much about getting in. I feel like if he had the contact with Scott, he would have probably had a good chance of being in at this point. It has been a while since a new speedrunner has been added, but I think there's also a reason for that, because almost every single speedrunner is very good at MCC. And with recent additions like JoJo and Purpled and even Shane now, I think MCC is going to run into a situation where too many good players is going to be a problem. So, yeah, I would love to see Curry. He's great. But I don't know if it's likely. Next up, Mysticat. I would put Misty higher. I don't know why I didn't. My instinct was, yes, Misty, number 4. Misty's at number 4. Misty and I have been friends for so long at this point. Yeah, Misty's great. Very awesome. Knows a lot of people. Good for variety reasons. Misty isn't really part of like a specific group that is currently in MCC. Also probably pretty decently requested. I don't see Misty's name thrown out that much, and I don't really know why, but Misty would be cool. I think Misty would be awesome to have in. Would be pretty good. Not sure how good specifically, but Misty is a bit of a how do I say this? Misty is a big practicer. Misty really likes performing well and practices a lot. So yeah, Misty would probably improve very quickly if I had to guess, especially when there's a practice server and MCC Island and everything, and VOD reviewing and document making and whatever. Yeah, Misty would be really good. I think that's another thing that might hold Misty back, is that Misty is just a very good player. So yeah, number 3, Wally Bear. This is probably the current most likely and most requested pick for MCC, if I had to guess. It's like the one where Wally's the one person I see thrown around the most for most likely newcomer that people want to see. Wally's great. We've spoken briefly a few times. Very good. I mean, he's roommates with Purpled. But yeah, he's very cool, very nice person. I can't really say much about it. It's very similar to the other situations. He's just very good. I think that would hold him back. That's the issue with a lot of these newcomers. I've thought about this for a while. There's a lot of people I think would be decent candidates for MCC, but they're all good, which is not what MCC wants, probably. So yeah, he's number 3. Number 2 is actually tied. It's Ted Nivison and Schlatt. Two very, very funny creators. They are hilarious. Obviously, they have a podcast together, which is very well known. But yeah, Ted played a bit of Minecraft. I mean, he was on SMP Live. I know he was in a Tommy Innit video at some point. Schlatt, kind of same thing. I don't think he actually likes Minecraft that much, but he probably still plays it briefly because of nostalgia reasons and Tommy Innit. This duo would be really fun to have in MCC. I imagine on a team with like Tommy and who even would be good to have with these 3 then? Tommy and Rambo, I guess, would maybe be balanced. Maybe Tommy and like George. Tommy and Sapnap would probably work fine. Yeah, very cool people. I don't know them. I've never spoken to them in my life, but they are awesome. So yeah, would love to see them in. Number 1. Oh wait, I forgot. I added some joke picks. Goku is not my actual number 1. But Goku would be really awesome. Just imagine, you open up Twitter, you see the pink parrots, and it has Goku on it. That'd be pretty awesome. Here's Drake. That's a picture of Drake. Yeah, I don't want him in, actually, thinking about it now. Here's my actual number 1. Jimmy. Some of you might be familiar with Jimmy from either when I team with him or just in general. Jimmy is hilarious, very funny guy. And I'm pretty sure he even asked to join MCC, not to Scott, I'm pretty sure, because I imagine he wouldn't know how to get in. But Jimmy would be very cool to have. Good for variety. I think skill-wise, he would get 25th, 30th, maybe lower for his first event, but I think he could creep up a little bit. But yeah, would love to see Jimmy. He's awesome. Not sure how likely it is. I imagine he's also someone who's not on Scott's radar. But yeah, would love to see him in. He is. It's one of the my friends that I would actually watch content from a lot. I actually think he's a good content creator. I think a lot of people are good content creators, but he fits my taste of what I like to watch as content. So yeah. And now for my actual top 3. Jesse from Breaking Bad. I mean, it would be kind of awesome. Then we have Isaac Y from his YouTube channel and Madison Bear. All right. Thank you all for watching. These are my top people I want to join MCC, and smash like. Thank you. Goodbye.